So the time has come for some truly game-breaking tips. Come here. I'm talking about the kinds of tips that the developers are probably going to patch pretty soon, so you might want to watch this whole video. Because inside I've got ways to make lots of money, ways to max out achievements faster than you're supposed to, way to see what kind of ores are in kind of what kinds of rocks, secret rooms, secret materials, and all sorts of other goodies. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the videos. Let's talk about the best pickaxe in the game. We'll get to the achievements and the other things in a second, but the best pickaxe in the game is about $120,000 or so, and it's located in a specific area. I'll show you how to unlock it, and then I'll show you some ways to acquire it faster, some tips you may not have thought about, game-breaking, backwards, you know what, we'll get into it. So oddly enough, the best pickaxe in the game is located here in World 1. Many of you know this, so we'll breeze through this very quickly. To unlock it, you need to do the guitar quest from the bard. Where is the guitar? Directly in the mine, immediately to your left, behind a wall. I'm not kidding. Come down the mine, quest gives are here, turn a left, go to this plant, and then go into the wall and start rummaging around until you drop down into this room with the skeleton. The guitar is right here on the shelf. Also, quick tip, if you don't want to walk back, you can just hit respawn and you'll teleport back to the start in like 5 seconds. It's cool. Go ahead, give the bard back his guitar. He gives you a key. Then you're going to take that key deep into the cave, head down to the bottom, and this time you're going to go right down this hallway. Go as deep as you can, and behind the gate, when you click the lock with the key, you see the best pickaxe in the game worth $125,000. How do you get this quicker? There's a couple of tips here. Tip number 1, goblin. If you become a goblin, you have actually cheaper things to buy. That's his racial. Cheaper stuff. Cheaper by 12%. That takes that $125,000 pickaxe and drops it down significantly. You're going to save between $10,000 and $15,000. So that is one way to acquire this cheaper. Let me give it a click. Oh, look, it's $110,000 instead of $125,000. You're saving $15,000. I am $1,000 shy. How can I get more money even faster? Oh, I got 2 tips for you. One of them you probably aren't going to expect. Now, tip number 1 is probably a quest line you may or may not be familiar with, and that is the monkey quest line. What I want to talk about is how to farm the monkey quest line even quicker than normal. This is actually kind of cool. So here we are in World 2. The monkey quest line is behind you. It is that island directly over there. Go ahead and swim in the water. There's no sharks and you're never going to drown in this game. When you talk to this monkey right here, he wants 30 bananas or 30 bananite ore. You get those in World 1 in the cave, and this is how you're going to farm it super quickly and efficiently. Oh, and the purpose of this, before I forget, is 20,000 coins. Yes, 20,000 coins. That's a lot. Don't worry, monkey. I'll be back with your bananas. Now, this tip I'm about to tell you can be used with this quest, can be used with anything moving forward. Anytime you're on the hunt for specific ore, this information will come in handy. We're going to switch to the demons so that we can teleport into here as quickly as possible. You're looking for specific rocks. Those specific rocks are not the starter rocks. They're not these ones. If it says pebble, don't touch it. You're looking for the next ones up. Rocks and above will have the bananites in them. But here's how you farm it quickly and not filling up your inventory with a whole bunch of useless ores. Keep going deeper into this cave. Around this area, starting from around here, you'll see the bigger rocks spawn. And then you can go deeper into the cave. And you see something like this, a boulder. The boulder takes 2 swings from most classes. Here's what happens. You click it once, and it exposes what's inside. I don't see a banana. Let's leave it alone. We're going to run in a circle, and we're going to get all of these. No banana. We're going to hit all of these, ignoring the mobs, because unless you're not high enough level. Banana! Give it a smack. Now, these mobs are starting to hurt. Get out of the way. I'm going to die. One of those had a banana. I gave it a smack. Take a look in this one. Apparently, I have to 2 smack it. I don't see it. Give this one a smack. I don't see bananas. Keep on going. And here's the funny thing about this method. As you're running around hitting these massive rocks, you can go in a loop. And when you return, if it's been about 30 seconds or so, the rocks you didn't completely break respawn instantly. There it is. Respawn. And this time, when you hit it, it will have different ingredients in it each and every single time. Is there a banana? I see a banana. That is the fastest way to farm bananite in this game. Hit the bigger rocks, expose the insides. If you don't like it, keep going in a circle, come back. It'll respawn in 30 seconds with brand new ingredients and contents. Now, You can already imagine how effective this can be. Late game, when you're farming rocks hitting multiple smacks, you get them down to about half HP, you expose the insides. If there's no legendary or epic or any type of ingredient, just back off for 30 seconds, and then go back at it when it respawns and farm this over and over and over infinitely for forever. Because leaving it exposed and letting it respawn in 30 seconds is faster than mining it down to nothing and waiting for it to fully respawn. Much faster. And the funny part about this isn't the only hidden backdoor tricky kind of way of making extra cash quickly to upgrade to your best pickaxes. I have another tip and I think you're going to appreciate it. But wait, there's more. I want to go and hand this in for my $20,000, even though I don't need it because of the second method we're about to talk about. Here's another way to help you get that last little bit of money because you're tired of grinding. Guys, you currently have a pickaxe. You're using it to farm and it's worth money when you sell it. There is one tiny problem with this whole situation. Watch this. I will go to my equipment, I will unequip my pickaxe so that I can go to sell it, but the guy's gonna tell you something a little bit strange. He's gonna be all like, oh, you can't sell that. That's your final pickaxe. Watch, select, accept. You must keep at least one pickaxe in your inventory. So here's what you do. You go on a little journey. You go back to World 1 and you literally buy the cheapest pickaxe in the game. Head on over to the pickaxe stall and go and buy the bronze pickaxe right there for a whopping $150. I think $150 is a price I'm willing to pay. Then you can come over here to the guy that buys weapons and he can buy your pickaxe from you. See what's happening here? Come over here, sell the pickaxe. This one right here, accept $16,875. That's extra money I had sitting there to help me get to the new pickaxe even quicker. Deal. Take it. I'm never going to use it again after this. All done. I have $135,000. Let me quickly switch to my goblin and go and get my new pickaxe. At this point, the goblin isn't necessary, but it is going to save me money, so why not? As I'm running to go and get my new pickaxe, you're going to see that live. Fantastic. I also talked to you about achievements, maxing out specific achievements. There's a secret room in this game. And the secret room gives you secret ore. And the secret ore can be crafted to make secret weapons. And the secret weapons can be done things to them to give you maximum achievements. Yes, you heard me right. Maximum achievements. They're going to patch this. This one is really interesting. But let's go over here and finally grab my arcane pickaxe for $110,000. Ah, I finally have it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's glorious. I've been working at this for days. I'm glad we finally have it. Let's leave the mine. Let's go back to World 1. And in World 1, I'm going to show you the secrets. I'm going to show you the secret room. I'm going to show you the secret ore, how to make the secret weapons, and then what you can do with that moving forward. This is potentially quite game-breaking, and I'm expecting the developers to patch this pretty soon. So come and check this out. Over here, let's take a look where we are. Over there is the mining pickaxes. Over there is the campfire. Over there is the forge here in World 1. Turn around. You have your entrance to the cave up there. To the left of that, you have a house. A lonely house sitting here all by its lonesome. And if you go and you look at this house, there's a particular entrance you want to go into. Do you see right here, this triangle? This triangle is invisible. It's fake. It's an illusion. It's magic. If you jump and roll into there, and you do so hopefully effectively, easier with a dwarf because we're kind of short and stuff, you can actually get in there like that, right through that wall. And look, there's a hole in the floor. There we go, fall down. And then you see lucky blocks. Lucky blocks, which are actually, we call them lucky blocks now because of Seal Brain Rot, thanks, but they're actually the Mario blocks, Mario Party blocks. They have a ton of HP, 10,000 HP. And even with my new pickaxe, it's going to take a long time to mine these, even as a dwarf with a pickaxe. You're going to want to get 3 of these ore, at least 3. And the ore look like this. You see those little fish heads going on, these little gold, yellow fishies? Yeah, that's the ore. I'm not kidding. And you're going to want to require at least 3 ore doing this. So take the time. It's going to take a little while. But get 3 ore, because we're going to craft a dagger. Yes, a fishy dagger. It looks like a fishy dagger. I'll show you. Here we go, brand new ore. You even get a system message that everyone can see that says Crow found fishilium. And this is what it looks like. It's the butt of a fish. Now this is where that part's normal. That part's fine. That part's in the game is perfectly legitimate. The developers know that's there and they're fine with it. They put it in themselves. is this next part that is probably going to be patched and patched pretty soon. Go to the forge, take your 3 fish, throw them in the forge, make a dagger, and when you do so, it looks like this. Let me just come over here to my equipment, scroll on over. Yes, it's a fish dagger. I had to make 2 of them for this next method because you'll find out in a second. With the fish dagger, come on over to the enhancer. In the enhancer, you guys know you spend money and resources to enhance, except the fish dagger doesn't take resources, and it takes a very, very tiny amount of money. Let me say that again. The fish daggers don't take resources, and they take like 5 gold coins each time you enhance. Do you see what's going to happen here? Come on over to your fish dagger. I would like you to know that I currently have a +9 fish dagger, which I think is the maximum because I actually managed to pull it off. I've also learned that enhancing in this game to get to +9 is practically impossible. Here's what you do. We're going to select our current fish. It's a +7 fish dagger, okay? And as you can see, there's no money requirement and there's no crafting material requirement, but there's a % chance to do it. And if you fail, the fish goes down, the level goes down on the weapon or armor you're enhancing. And what you need to do is enhance over and over and over endlessly, maybe about 1,000 times, maybe 2,000 times. You might want to find a macro to do this, or you can just get into a rhythm and enhance this thing endlessly for forever as it goes up and down. It goes up every time it succeeds and goes down every time it fails. And this is why. Load up your achievements. Scroll down to the bottom. Check out this achievement, Upgrade Master. I did this more than 1,000 times, but it gives you a critical % chance boost of 35%. In my brain, 35% means 1 in every 3 attacks is going to crit. Being able to max out that skill should not be possible, but because of creative use of game mechanics that are in the game, you can max out that achievement and get a 35% chance to crit. And those are all the tips I have for you today. There was some pretty cool stuff there. How to unlock an achievement long before you probably could. Secret blocks, new materials, ways to sell your pickaxe early so you can buy the newest pickaxe quicker, a way to do the banana quest very efficiently, a way to farm ore and knowing what's inside and waiting 30 seconds for it to respawn. Lots of cool bugs, lots of cool things to do in this update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.